Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Anuja Kumar. The headlines. Karnataka to vote for a new assembly tomorrow. All arrangements are in place to ensure free and fair polling. Home Minister Amit Shah says, situation in Manipur under control. State government to consult all stakeholders for decision on ST status for Meitei community. Israeli Foreign Minister Eli Cohen to arrive in New Delhi today on a 3-day visit. India, US, UAE and Saudi Arabia hold talks to advance shared vision of secure and prosperous Middle East region interconnected with India and the world. And Indian weightlifters finish with 3 silver medals at the Asian Weightlifting Championships 2023 in Jinju, South Korea. And now the news in detail. In Karnataka, elaborate arrangements are being made by the police department to ensure free and fair assembly elections tomorrow. Out of 58,282 polling booths in the state, 11,617 are considered critical. On the election day, 1,56,000 police officers, constables, home guards and paramilitary forces will be deployed for security. In the critical and vulnerable polling booths, 650 CAPF companies, 101 CRPF, 108 BSF, 75 CISF, 70 ITBP, 35 RPF and 186 SAP companies will be deployed. More from our correspondent.
Tight security will be provided on the election day so that voters can cast their vote without fear or favor. Huge amount of police and paramilitary forces will be deployed tomorrow. There will be 2,930 sector mobile units and each unit will keep vigil on 20 polling booths. There will be 749 monitoring mobile units headed by inspectors to supervise sector mobile units. A DYSP level officer will supervise the sector mobile units in each constituency. Inter-district and inter-state borders are manned by police personnel in 700 checkposts. Route march are planned to instill confidence in voters and special arrangements are made to protect EVMs. Sudhindra, Akashvani News, Bengaluru.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah has said the situation in Manipur was under control as curfew remained in force in the violence-hit northeastern state. Talking to a private news channel, he said the Manipur government would consult all stakeholders before taking a decision on the matter of scheduled tribe status for the Meitei community. He appealed to the people to maintain peace. Mr. Shah said the court has passed an order and it will be discussed with all concerned stakeholders and the Manipur government will take appropriate decision after consultations. He added that there is no need for any person or group to be fearful. Speaking to media, Security Advisor to Manipur government Kuldeep Singh said, situation is improving in the state.
अभी टेंशन ज्यादातर शहरों में और ज्यादातर वैली में रिलीज है, काफी कम हो गया है. बहुत ही अब सस्पिशन और र्यूमर भी काफी कम हो गई हैं. लोगों की कंप्लेंट्स भी जो आ रही हैं वो भी कम हो गई हैं. कुछ चूरा चांदपुर के फ्रिंज एरिया, कुछ कांगपोकपी के कुछ एरिया और मोरे एरिया में अभी भी लोगों में टेंशन कंपैरेटिवली यहाँ की तुलना में ज्यादा है. करीब 134 आर्म्स रिकवर हो गए हैं और उनकी रिकवरी की वजह से ही थोड़ा सा माहौल भी अच्छा हो रहा है. 37 इज कंफर्म फिगर और कुछ और भी डेथ की रिपोर्ट्स हैं हम लोगों के पास. इस वायलेंस में हुई नहीं, उसका वेरिफिकेशन हम लोग कर रहे हैं.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah will attend the birth anniversary celebrations of Nobel Laureate Rabindranath Tagore in West Bengal today. According to the Home Ministry, Mr. Shah will pay tribute to Tagore by garlanding his statue at the Joda Sanko Thakurbadi in Kolkata. Thereafter, he will lay foundation stones and inaugurate various developmental projects of the Land Port Authority of India and the Border Security Force at the integrated checkpost in Petrapol in North 24 Parganas district. In the afternoon, the Home Minister will release a film, Luminaries of Bengal, and inaugurate various projects at the Science City in Kolkata. In the evening, Mr. Shah will attend the birth anniversary celebrations of Tagore at the Science City Auditorium. The cyclonic circulation, which developed 2 days back over the southeast Bay of Bengal, will continue to move and intensify gradually into a cyclonic storm by tomorrow. A low-pressure area formed over the southeast Bay of Bengal and adjoining South Andaman Sea yesterday, and it is likely to intensify into a depression today over the same region. Director General of India Meteorological Department, Dr. Mrityunjay Mohapatra, told media in New Delhi that a cyclonic storm will move towards the central part of Bay of Bengal, and by Friday morning it will be over the central part of East Central Bay of Bengal. He said it is expected that it will become a very severe cyclonic storm over the central Bay of Bengal, and it will change its path from Friday onwards.
अंडमान निकोबार आइलैंड से इसके आसपास बहुत सारे टूरिस्ट जाते हैं. इसके लिए हम स्पेशल फोरकास्ट दिए हैं कि टूरिस्ट ऑफशोर एक्टिविटी के लिए, सर्फिंग के लिए, टूरिज्म के लिए समुद्र के अंदर नहीं जाना चाहिए और जो समुद्र में है वो वापस आ जाना चाहिए. इसके साथ साथ 10 तारीख से बिग शिप्स भी अफेक्टेड हो सकता है. सो शिपिंग कम्युनिटी के लिए, ऑफशोर एक्टिविटी के लिए हम ये एडवाइस दे रहे हैं कि हम रेगुलेट करना चाहिए हमारा एक्टिविटी को 12 तारीख तक. सो अभी आप देखेंगे जो पूर्वानुमान है इसके हिसाब से सबसे जो ज्यादा एडवर्स इम्पैक्ट हो सकता है वो है मेरीन एरिया के लिए और अंडमान निकोबार आइलैंड्स के लिए.
The IMD has advised fishermen, small ships, boats and trawlers not to venture into the southeast Bay of Bengal and adjoining areas of Andaman Sea, as well as into southeast and adjoining central Bay of Bengal and Andaman Sea from today onwards. In Kerala, police have arrested the owner of the capsized tourist boat that claimed the lives of 22 people near Tannur in Malappuram district on Sunday. He was arrested from a relative's house in Kozhikode last evening. He had gone hiding after the incident. The boat's crew members are absconding. In a related development, the Malappuram district police chief has constituted a 15-member special investigation team to inquire into the tragedy. Meanwhile, search operations by the NDRF and the fire force in the river will continue today as well, as there is still no clarity on the exact number of passengers on board the ill-fated boat. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has lauded India's first Indian Air Force Heritage Centre in Chandigarh. Retweeting a tweet by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, the Prime Minister said this is a commendable effort which will further highlight the rich contribution of our Air Force to India. In another tweet, Mr. Modi congratulated India's women athletes on winning 17 medals for the country at Wushu Stars Championship held in Moscow, Russia. He also lauded Tripura government's decision to go paperless. Replying to a tweet by Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha, the Prime Minister said that it is good to see Tripura making determined efforts to embrace technology and bring a positive difference in the lives of citizens. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed anguish over the death of renowned Bengali author Samresh Majumdar, saying that he will be remembered for his contribution to Bengali literature. Samresh Majumdar passed away yesterday. The award-winning writer was 79. Mr. Modi said the departed author's work captured different aspects of the society and culture of West Bengal. Majumdar is also known for Uttaradhikar, Kalpurush, Satkahan and Adventures of Detective Arjun. The writer-poet has innumerable accolades under his belt, including Sahitya Academy Award, which he won for Kal Bela in 1984. Apart from this, he has been conferred the Anand Award and Bankim Award. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Foreign Minister of Israel Eli Cohen will arrive in New Delhi today on a 3-day visit to India. Mr. Eli Cohen will hold talks with External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar at Hyderabad House, after which he will go to the Teen Murti Haifa Chowk for wreath laying. The visiting dignitary will attend an India-Israel Business Forum being organized by Industry Chamber CII today. According to the Ministry of External Affairs, Mr. Cohen will depart from Agra in the evening to attend a program in the city tomorrow. He will travel to Mumbai on May the 11th to attend a program. The Israeli Foreign Minister's visit is in preparation for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's trip to India later this year. Israeli Economy Minister Nir Barkat had visited India in April with a large business delegation. In Goa, the third Development Working Group meeting of the G20 will begin today. Prior to the 3-day meeting, a side event on women-led development was held yesterday. More from our correspondent.
The G20 meeting under the India's presidency has begun in Goa with a side event on the women-led development yesterday. The panel discussions expressed the opinion that achieving gender equality and women-led development requires full participation of women in economic, social, cultural and political decision-making. In welcome address, Nagaraj Naidu, Joint Secretary in the Ministry of External Affairs, emphasized the need to build generational equality and said that we must unlock the woman's full potential through a women-led development approach. The event was organized by the G20 Secretariat in partnership with the Observer Research Foundation. The 3 days G20 meeting under the Indian presidency will continue till 11th May. Tushar Jadhav for Akashvani News, Panaji, Goa.
National Security Advisors, or NSAs, of the US, India and the UAE met with Saudi Prince and Prime Minister Mohammed bin Salman in Saudi Arabia on Sunday to discuss their shared vision of a more secure and prosperous Middle East region interconnected with India and the world. NSA of India, Ajit Doval, his US counterpart Jake Sullivan and his UAE counterpart Sheikh Tehnoon bin Zayed Al Nahyan attended the meet ahead of the Quad Summit in Australia later this month. Mr. Doval also held bilateral meeting with his US counterpart and discussed bilateral and regional matters. The White House in a statement said that Mr. Sullivan looks forward to further consult with Mr. Doval on the margins of the Quad Summit in Australia. The four nations agreed to maintain regular consultations and follow up on the matters discussed. Saudi Ministry of Foreign Affairs said in a statement, the leaders discussed means to strengthen relations and ties between their countries in a way that enhances growth and stability in the region. In weightlifting, Indian weightlifters finished the Asian Weightlifting Championships 2023 in Jinju, South Korea, with 3 silver medals. Yesterday, Ajit Narayana and Achinta Shuli were the only 2 Indian weightlifters competing in the men's 73 kg category. However, the duo failed to add to India's medal tally. Ajit Narayana, who was competing in his first international weightlifting event, topped Group B with a combined lift of 307 kg. Commonwealth Games 2022 gold medalist Achinta Shuli, meanwhile, finished second in Group B with a total lift of 305 kg. Bindya Rani Devi had opened India's medals account at the Jinju meet with a silver medal in the women's 55 kg category on Saturday. A total of 6 Indian weightlifters competed at the Continental Championships, which is second in the series of qualifying events for the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. In boxing, Indian pugilist Sachin Sibach in 54 kg comfortably defeated Moldova's Sergei Novak to reach the pre-quarterfinals of the ongoing IBA Men's World Boxing Championships in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. He will now face top seed Kazakhstan's Mahmoud Sabrir Khan in pre-quarters today. And now for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Tanvi Khurana.
Thank you, Anuja. Expressing serious concern over the loss of life and property during the recent violence in Manipur, the Tribune quotes the Supreme Court saying, "Step up relief, rehab in Manipur." The paper adds, seeks status report from the state and centre by 17th of May. With QR code tickets, Delhi Metro takes step towards going tokenless, informs Hindustan Times. The Asian Age reports 5 more cheetahs set to be released into wild in Kuno before monsoon. An Indian Express headline writes, Rajnath unveils country's first IAF Heritage Centre. Government mulls new framework to put IBC cases on fast track, cites the Economic Times. Financial Express writes about Niti Aayog looking at various models for a low-cost health cover to 100 million more families. And finally, the Times of India takes note of an app-based service to make commuting easier in Delhi NCR under the headline, Book Your Seat, Bus Travel to Go High-Tech. And with that, it's back to you, Anuja.
Thank you, Tanvi. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Karnataka to vote for a new assembly tomorrow. All arrangements are in place to ensure free and fair polling. Home Minister Amit Shah says situation in Manipur under control. State government to consult all stakeholders for decision on A-state status for Meitei community. Israeli Foreign Minister Eli Cohen to arrive in New Delhi today on a 3-day visit. India, US, UAE and Saudi Arabia hold talks to advance shared vision of secure and prosperous Middle East region interconnected with India and the world. And Indian weightlifters finished with 3 silver medals at the Asian Weightlifting Championships 2023 in South Korea. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.